Being in your 30s implies that you've most likely decided on a professional path or established a small company that offers a consistent income. On the other hand, it's easy to get caught up in the present moment and overlook the money trips that can easily eat up the most important decade of your life. Listed here are the 10 most typical money traps that individuals encounter in their 30s, so you may avoid them if you like. To get things started, please take a moment to click on the like button, which will support the Finance Wisdom channel in reaching even more people with such fantastic ideas, and to click on the bell symbol, which will allow you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The legendary investor Warren Buffett has said that the first rule of investing is to never lose money. Do not lose sight of the first rule, which should be followed at all times. In order to prevent losing money in your 30s, keep an eye out for these 10 common financial snares to avoid them. Hey, let's talk money traps to avoid. Number 1. A person who spends an excessive amount of time and money on enjoying life. Even while there are many great things for which to spend your hard money, such as eating out at premium restaurants or attending costly concerts or sport events, by indulging in them, you are merely digging yourself further into a financial hole. Allow me to explain why pursuing the happy life is such a costly financial endeavor. You won't understand how much money you've lost unless you take a step back and total up your bills together. However much you make, $1,000 a month is still an enormous amount of money, and you'll never get it back. So, you'd be better off creating a spending plan instead, or a beginning point of $1,000 is an acceptable estimate. You'd want to put half of the money into a prudent investment and the other half on living life to the fullest. Number 2. Inconvenient. As a last resort when you run out of cash between paychecks, credit cards may be a lifesaver. And since the best credit cards for establishing credit provide significant reward programs and ability to purchase online, they may seem like a smart investment. But remember that credit card companies are basically in the business of making money, and they benefit from bad credit card habits such as spontaneous purchases, which they can capitalize on. Because your amount will never decrease, you'll have to deal with the fees and interest rates connected with the credit cards, as well as other small print issues that will make it more difficult to get out of debt after you've gotten into trouble. Not to worry, there is something you can do right now to prevent racking up debt in your retirement years. Don't let this discourage you. Number 3. Purchasing a high-end luxury house for a high price. When deciding whether or not to invest in a home that appreciates in value, it's important to keep in mind that if you spend all of your money on a mortgage on an expensive house you can afford, you won't have any money left over your emergencies, which could force you to tap into your retirement account, your investments, or other expensive forms of debt to cover the difference. Number 4. You are unable to acquire a car due to financial constraints. A flashy, expensive vehicle is a fantastic method to demonstrate that you have saved some money throughout your 30s and that you are still in good financial standing. It has been shown in studies that an average new automobile would lose 40% of its value in only 3 years if driven 10,000 miles each year. You'll quickly see that your automobile will lose 60% of its worth in only 3 years, at an average annual rate of 20%, and you'll realize exactly how much money you lose as a result of the situation. Automobiles are always accountable. Number 5. Overspend on their rent. However, just because we all want to live in that riverside penthouse or in that trendy up-and-coming area does not mean that we should be prepared to shell out thousands of dollars in rent to do so. And we shouldn't. Unfortunately, according to statistics, 1 out of every 3 Americans makes this error in the housing market, and the issue with that is they're in front of us. Number 6. Spending an excessive amount of money on children. It's good to be able to provide for our children. It's very uncommon to consider having children in your 30s or to have children already, but you'll want to make sure they get the greatest possible upbringing, whether that's via toys, education, or high-end apparel. Keep an eye out on your expenditures before you invest money on baby items to prevent sliding into financial quagmire. Which option do you prefer? To save the money you would have spent on a high-end stroller or to put it into your retirement account? Allow me to make a few purchases for a rainy day, but don't allow your emotions drive your decisions. Number 7. Having an expensive partner or group of friends. Whatever your situation is, whether you have a partner who uses your credit card on a daily basis or a group of friends who are all about free spending, you must make some changes. Solicit their assistance in adjusting or establishing limits on how much time you spend with or around them so that their spending does not interfere with your ability to successfully prepare for the future and ruin your 30s by squandering away years that could very well set you up for a financially secure future. Number 8. Put money into the stock market. I'll try to explain why this is a money trap. If you don't put your money into investments, you'll be living in the moment, spending your money, and essentially driving yourself into financial oblivion, in trying to escape financial hardship. It's ideal to make at least a little contribution to your retirement account to guarantee that you have a pleasant retirement. And what better time to make a contribution than while you're in your 30s? Consider the fact that you were just a child and a carefree 20-year-old and that you have arrived at this point. Don't lose out on your opportunities to invest now and watch your money grow. Number 9. Expenditures without regard for the consequences. As a result, many people in their 30s are unable to manage their spending because of this tendency, which may cost them a lot of money and 90 centrals over time, as well as jeopardize their whole income. In your 30s, make an effort not to fall into lifestyle creep, which is the tendency to increase your spending as your income improves. To avoid this, keep a detailed record of everything you buy and every dollar you spend each month. This can assist you in better understanding where your money is going and where you may be able to cut down. Number 10. Keep up with the Kardashians, the Jonases, or any other family or celebrity. This game has the potential to put you in financial bind from which it may be difficult to recover, so be cautious of falling into this trap and forgetting to be true to yourself as a consequence of your participation. By seeing this video, you've already taken the first step toward avoiding potentially disastrous money excursions in your 30s. The next stage is to put what you've learned into practice in your everyday life. If you found this video to be useful, please consider subscribing to our channel and giving us a thumbs up on our YouTube. You may also choose to get alerts anytime we publish new videos by turning on notifications. It's quite okay to share your opinions on the topic of today's episode in the comments box provided below. Till next time, peace.